Okay. Trying to gather my shit together so I can be clear and coherent and not fucking scream at the top of my goddamn lungs. I'm really the name inMusic makes me sick, nauseous. I'm starting to get to hate the term BFD when it was one of my favorite fucking things to talk about. Go back and look over 13 years ago when I was talking about BFD2, BFD3 when I got BFD3 and I redid the update. Look at my face then compared to now. Go ahead, the videos are up. Just look at my face compared to then and now. This isn't got to do with, this is just this is strictly inMusic. The people that work there, Krish, you're an alright dude. You gotta stop towing the fucking company line and just keep repeating that fucking shit about a goddamn 14 years, dude. I've been with BFD 14 fucking years. 13 fucking, I don't want to hear about your inMusic's license manager. I don't want to hear about, I want to hear how you're fixing my fucking 4 years ago, inMusic took over the best drum program on the market. Big fucking drums, BFD. Originally launched by FX Expansion, acquired by Rolly, and then raped by inMusic. That's not exaggeration. It worked flawlessly under the people's hands before. There was some mix up with the BFD 2 and 3 because it had when BFD 3 first launched and there was a new update that happened, and so now the new update had to have like a new fucking shit where the thing had to be in a certain position, a certain place. Once that got worked out, you couldn't have like two copies of it installed. Like you couldn't have a copy installed in the BFD folder and then one in the VST folder. You had to choose one or the other. Otherwise, it caused it to lock up and fucking close down. Got all that worked out. Got all that going under the hood. The hi-hat, syncopation of all that, setting the amount of RAM, all that stuff. Set it up. Over 4 years ago. Before inMusic was a fucking nuisance in my fucking studio. Already set up. The hi-hat adjustments, all the shit. The resolution, the fucking, all the things that made all the packs minus Dark Farm work. So, inMusic takes over. First thing they do is completely break it. Now, first thing they do is they had a bunch of plug-in effects in there. So I'm like, oh, sweet. These are air. They bought Air Effects. They bought Elisa's. There's going to be a nice hybrid. They're going to make a homogenous thing across the whole thing. I've got Elisa's drums, and I want to stay with Elisa's drum and BFD, and then maybe I'll get into Air, and they've got Revolver. So it might be like a one-stop shop for everything I need, like right here. I mean, I do my virtual amps. I do virtual bass amps. I use virtual drums. I use virtual effects. I might be able to do one. These effects are pretty cool. Nice. Way to go. The next update completely broke BFD. At least for people like me. And I'm contacting them and contacting them and contacting them because they keep putting out updates and none of them are fixing what's going on with my shit. I joined the beta team so I can be a helpful voice as a person who's been there for a long time. 13 years. And now people that have been there 4 years are going to tell me what regular operation of BFD3 is. You can. I know what normal operation is because I've been here. I know what not normal. Normal for you doesn't. I don't care. I don't care about your licensor. I don't care about what you're go. I don't care about the direction you're doing. I don't care what inMusic has. I did not. I don't have any money exchange. I have no interaction with inMusic other than them buying the company. Like all my shit was already bought and paid for. Mine. You understand? In my studio, exactly the way I wanted it. Already set up. No reloading anything. No changing anything. No losing all my presets. No uninstalling my goddamn content fucking folder. No reloading through your fucking deal. None of that shit. It all just worked. BFD2 worked in case I had some old plugins and projects that still had BFD2 that I didn't change yet over. I could just leave them at BFD2 and still use most of the packs. It was truly homogeneous and really worked backwards compatibly. Allowing BFD2 users to stay there if they want to stay, allowing new BFD3 players to keep going if they want to. They were two separate things. BFD2, and then there's BFD3. If you didn't like BFD3, BFD2 was still available for you and ran almost all the packs. Minus the most recent, like 4 or 5. On Windows 7! Now you've upped the engine to a point where you cannot even, you have to be on Windows 10. You have to. Okay, fine. Well, there goes my audio interface. Oh, look, my computer, which I bought in 2012 and has been running BFD2 and BFD3, can no longer run BFD3, so I've got to get a new fucking computer. Okay. 2012. It's an old computer. It's an old interface. Let's step up into some new shit. Let's get some modern stuff. Something that's a bit faster anyways. Why won't it run at 96 kilohertz anymore? It didn't do that. I ran many songs on a Windows 7 with virtual amps at 96 kilohertz. 24-bit. On a laptop! Dual-core laptop. And this can't run. Let me pull up my shit. Let me see what I got here. This new computer. This awesome new... Task manager, not device manager. Where the fuck is that? You guys always gotta change everything. There we go. Windows 11. Newest pack. Oh yeah, Intel Core i5 at 2.9 gigahertz. Installed RAM, 12 gigs. So this program that used to run on Windows 7 is now using 41% of my CPU on Windows 11. You know what the requirements for a fucking Superior Drummer? Still Windows 7. Still Windows 7. And it actually runs. So fix my shit or buy me out at the prices I paid for those packs. And let me go on my way. Just give me. You guys took you had to build BFT 3.5 off of the program that it was because it looks an awful lot like it. Except it resizes. I mean, because God knows that was the problem. The size of the screen, not the pictures and the whatever, the zoom, like how people go right in the corner and grab and zoom. No. By all means, just make the window larger. No, leave the font the same size. I just want more real estate on my screen, please. And for what? You ended up making a new fucking 3.5 program anyway. So why? Why did you fuck me for 4 years? Dick me around. 4 fucking years. Just to build a new... Why didn't you just fucking build a new fucking program and leave me the fuck alone? Because what I had worked. Any problem about licensing and shit, that's on inMusic. That is not on anyone who bought anything before they came along. Well, our server out there, I don't care! That's a you problem. Stop trying to make it an us problem. A we problem. That's an inMusic problem. The company you bought. Maybe you didn't fucking invest in maybe you didn't fucking do your back homework enough to find out whatever you have planned is not capable with BFT3. Yes, it's the best one. You can't just take it. Oh, that'll work fine for my thing. And that company makes drums, and that'll work for what I play. Fuck you. Fuck you. inMusic. The people that work there may be pretty cool. But inMusic can suck a dick. 4 years, they didn't fucking give a shit. Today was the first time. Every time it crashes, it makes a goddamn crash log. Today was the first time anyone asked me for that, and it's because I brought it up. Four years, and no one asked even once. Oh, I've been given thousands of suggestions of what I should do. No one listens to anything I have to say. They tell me what things are going to be and how things are going. And no one even asked for the fucking crash logs. So why even make them if you're not going to even, like, hey, first thing we need to do is take a look at those crash. Can you send me the crash logs? I can take a look at that and see if we can find out what's going on with your machine right now before we make things worse. Okay, well, when next time it crashes, could you go ahead and like let it make one on the desktop? It'll put it on the desktop, and I'm going to need that. I understand it's frustrating, but I got to see that, or we could just make things worse. If it's crashing every time, just use it to like crash, and then get right back in touch with me, and I'll get right back with you when we find out what's going on with this shit. I guess you guys have a diagnostics thing. I would hope, since it's printing out a fucking log, I would hope that you'd have like you could send it to you and like, okay, let's take a look here. Yep, that's what that error code means. Hey Sean, thanks for the error code logs that you sent me. After looking over, it seems like it's basically the same fucking thing. And it turns out it is something on your side. Is this and this and this? Do you have like is it sort of an external? Yeah, okay, well then that's what's going on. Well, I'm sorry I didn't do it before. Something that said, I guess maybe the bad. Maybe try transferring the folder over to another hard drive, like one that's more solid, and see if that works. Or you know what I mean? If you don't have space to move that. Well, we gotta do something like that. Yeah, it's kicking us an error. For some reason, you have a VSD2. Are you from back when? Yeah, see, your account's pretty old. So we're going to have to do like a complete reinstall. I'll go through the registry, clean all that stuff out, and make sure everything's gone there, okay? Because this thing looks like it's embedded deep in your computer. Yeah, I know we fucked it all up. Tell you what, we're going to make it right for you after we get you up and running, okay? Yeah, I've talked to the people, and you're just SOL, man. Sorry. That's just the way we're going. No, that's not going to work. Well, the thing about I don't care. I paid way too much money for you to tell me now about some kind of issue with your goddamn licensing manager. That is not my problem, nor will it ever be. It's going to be your problem. It's going to be your legal problem. It's going to be a big problem. It's going to make a big splash. Krish, when you're named. Right? As the final snapping straw. How's that going to look? Krish? How's that going to look? Krish? That opposed to giving me back my fucking last bit of joy and knowing you guys said tough shit. Go die for all I care. It's going to be a big problem for you guys. I suggest you get it fixed.